Good evening. Tonight I'm playing around with the Canon EOS M, a nice APS-C size sensor in an incredibly small package. I'm shooting user-defined setting 1 in 1080p 24 frames per second. User-defined 1 I have set with a bit more sharpening because for some reason Canon's video tends to be on the soft side. Even my friend with a 5D Mark III complains about it. It's a bit soft on video. For stills, no problem. It's a little odd, but I don't know why that is. Anyway, shooting with this, I'll shoot user-defined 2 as well, which has the sharpening boosted even more, and then I'll shoot in one of the flatter forms and sharpen in Final Cut Pro 10 if need be. So anyway, this is user-defined setting 1, and I'd say that's enough footage for now to see if this looks good. This is user-defined setting 2 with a bit more sharpening added. Again, because Canon is notorious for rather soft video on their DSLRs. Don't know why that is. Their cameras are otherwise wonderful, so it's rather strange. Although sharpening in a nonlinear editor is not really the biggest tragedy in the world. I'm just going to try this like this. So again, this is user-defined setting 2, slightly sharper than user-defined setting 1, and then lastly I'm going to shoot one of the built-in settings. That's about it with this. Should be plenty of footage to get an idea of how it looks. This is lastly the so-called faithful setting with everything zeroed out on the Canon EOS M. I'm shooting all 3 different versions just to see how they compare. I may actually have to add sharpening in Final Cut Pro 10 to this faithful setting to make it look good because of Canon's notorious soft video. I'm not going to shoot much video of this. In fact, I think I'm going to cut it off right about here, because really, how much do you really need to see my talking head to compare the sharpness? I'm also going to shoot later with the Sony NEX5 and compare that to this camera, as well as probably my Panasonic and Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. That's about it for the Canon now. And finally, here is some footage from the Sony NEX5. When I bought it, I thought it was an NEX5N, but that's my mistake, not the seller's. I got it cheap enough that it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'm just shooting with this to get a little comparison, to compare it to the Canon EOS M, which is tiny, with a beautiful APS-C sensor. This NEX5 also has a NEX sensor and is very small. They both have 18 to 55 millimeter lenses. I'm shooting at 35 millimeters, and that's 1920 by 1080p. In fact, I didn't even change any of the settings of the Sony. I'm just shooting what they call intelligent auto. So hopefully it looks good. I'm just really comparing it to what I'm understanding is Canon's soft video, which friends complain about, and I've seen many a complaint in forums. This is my first real Canon that I've had. I've had a few Canon pocket point and shoots with the pinky nail sized sensors, but I don't count those. Anyway, this should be plenty of footage to make a comparison. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Mad Mohawk Films. Please subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Follow us on Google Plus at Mad Mohawk Films. Follow us on Twitter at Mad Mohawk Films. Please visit our website at http://www.madmohawkfilms.com, and you can even read our newly formed blog at madmohawkfilms.blogspot.com. Have a great night. Bye for now. Onagi. Wahi.